Well, hello everybody. It has been a busy week at the homestead again. Man, I am all dirty. I didn't realize how dirty I got today. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We have been working and working and working all day today. My pigs were in a spot that just wasn't good. It kept getting flooded, and we've had record rain here. I've never seen rain like this, and literally it's the wettest we've ever had in Oklahoma. And last week we've had 12 inches of rain, which is not normal for us here. And my pig pen was in a low spot, and they rooted it out, and the things were flooded. The only place they actually had that was out of the weather was their little shed. So I've been throwing hay in there and stuff like that, and they just have made it into a mess. So I've been wanting to relocate them and put them in a place that we have a little bit farther away from the fence. We have some neighbors who've moved in, and their kids think it's neat to come by our fence and get the animals, and then the animals are always trying to go to the fence, and then they're rubbing on stuff, and I don't want to tear stuff up, and I don't want anybody bid anything like that. So we wanted to move them center to the property to where we're able to have them in a place that's shaded, a higher part of the ground. Our property literally has like a 2.5 foot grade from the north end to the south end. So we wanted to move them to a point where we were able to do that. And with that, we wanted to be able to get them on a place that had more shade, better protection, and that we would be able to back a vehicle up to them. So when we first started with pigs, it was kind of the first thing we had. We had pigs before we had chickens, because we got them off of a kid that had FFA pigs, and we fattened them up after the season, and then we showed them. Well, we built our big garden and stuff, and as we did that, it was impossible to get a vehicle up to them. So if the pigs weren't real calm and mellow, it was total chaos trying to get them to a trailer. So I'm building a big lot, and I'm putting a flip table for sheep in there to where we can doctor hooves, and it's going to have a chute to where we can back right up to the chute, and we'll be able to load animals up without a bunch of conflict. So with that said, today we did a pig pen. So I'm going to show you guys how we did it. We started off and we built it out of pallets. I'll show you guys what we got. So we were able to pick up a bunch of pallets, and we actually have built what we're doing with some pallets, and these are still what's left. I'll show you guys. So we got a big trailer full of pallets. And I know everybody's like, oh, pallets are junk and blah, blah, blah. But I have built my old sheep house, which has been about 5 years old. And it works. It works great. And it doesn't look bad. If you get inside, you can kind of tell what it's made. But without, you can't. Now, I did a lot of metal construction in my years. I worked construction my whole life as a moonlight job after working as a cop. So, you know, cops starve to death. So it was a way for me to always make extra money. So I always did construction work, and I saved metal and stuff when we did that. So I have a stack of tin, and here is how we started it. Now you can see the pallets, we just frame them up. I put T-posts inside the pallets and hammer them down, and I built my little sheep barn the same way. It has withstood 80-mile-an-hour winds. It doesn't, I mean, they're solid as can be once you do it. So this is kind of what we did for our little pig barn, our pig shed, I should say. We don't keep them full time. We raise them, and then we butcher them every fall, start over every spring again. So here's their new little house. And this thing costs $0. And it's dirty, but all the metal matches, and it'll wash off once all the dirt gets rained on. And you can see I put the pallets on the inside with the most boards to where they can rub on it. It's the cheapest, easiest way to build a building. I can build a building like this and have it framed up for $0 in about an hour, and then however long it takes to put the tin on. This entire project cost us $0. My corner posts are all telephone poles. I had a chute gate that I made a long time ago, and we reused cattle panels off of our old pen, and actually was able to build this whole thing today by ourselves for $0. So the little gate, I put chopped up telephone poles on the ground where they can't root through them. And this, it's got a nice shade tree over them. It's got their automatic water out here. I'll put their automatic feeder out here tomorrow to where we're able to do that. But they seem happy, content. They can't get out. I did accidentally, not paying attention, put this panel upside down, but it's already there and I don't care. And I don't know how that happened. But they seem happy. They won't be getting sunburned. They won't be getting out. They won't be getting flooded. they're out of the weather, they're in the shade, which is important for pigs because they'll sunburn, they don't have a lot of fur to protect them. So it's going to be an all-out good thing for us, and it seems like they like it, so it's awesome. We'll be able to back our trailer right up to it from now on and load them right up. And off of this side, I'm going to build an actual chute to where we can chase all of our animals in, whether it be sheep or pigs, or if we ever go into any other kind of animal, we're going to end up making a loading chute in a area to be able to medicate our animals and stuff like that. And I'm going to build a flip table to where I can put my sheep in it, and I can flip them up on their side to where I can work their feet and do their hoof work and stuff like that. So anyhow, that's what we did today. Everything else is going good. All our birds are growing up. Our sheep are tickled to death. Trimmed a bunch of the trees that were in the way, and they've been out here eating all the leaves off of them. And we also had some cool stuff I'll show you. I'm gonna stand off with a horny toad. Big old fat guy out here. So the horny toad, when we first moved to Oklahoma from Colorado, my stepdad thought it was funny, and he kind of messed with me with them, and I thought they were baby dinosaurs. So horny toads have always been kind of special to me, and they're really rare. So it's kind of cool. It makes me feel good that we actually have them here. We've seen literally, I bet there's hundreds of them out here. They're everywhere. Great big fat ones, little baby ones. So this is really good. It makes me feel like we're doing something good. So I am going to call it a day, and I'm going to go sit by my pond and relax for a little bit, and then I'm going to take a shower and make it look like I'm not a real complete brown noser like I look like right now. So anyhow, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't, go to our website, I'veGotBugs.com. Go to our other Facebook page, I've Got Bugs Fly Fishing, and stay tuned. We're fixing to do the pre-release on my new book, so follow along and watch. And also go to our I've Got Bugs Facebook if you would, and like and share and all that kind of stuff. Help us get this thing to grow. Thank you guys so much.